is, and now that he has access to his wall, the fact that even though Nemesis was starting to cheat up, that Talia could be there at any time, and it wasn't worth the risk with Broxah so close to level 6.
And while Fnatic maybe didn't know exactly where Jizuke was, I think Vitality are running into some problems with Jizuke, because I constantly see Nemesis with the priority in this middle lane, which is stopping Jizuke from making plays. He's gone for a couple of resets when Mowgli was on the top side, but now finally he is making the move, and with Mowgli, Whippo really needs to get this base off.
Has to be careful, getting closer and closer to that point, but the stopwatch still not available, walling him in. He's not going to be able to escape this one. He's going to try to flash to safety, but the auto connects. Mowgli getting that first blood.
I mean, great play from Vitality, but I really don't know about that flash, Bobo.
And now you're looking at the...
Yeah, and we've seen some AD carry Ezreal sort of go back to the physical damage as Cabo just nukes it.
Yeah, trying to extend that trade, uses the Cutlass for the slow, a few more autos, wants to get forward. Oh, buying a bit more time, but playing that one so well!
No!
Oh, no! Oh, man, baited, outsmarted, so well played.
It was such a bait, but here comes Mowgli, here comes Jackdaw, and the rest of Vitality.
Flashing forward, Mowgli's just going to move in. He should just be able to take this one now. Whippo's still alive!
Wait, what?
Whippo!
Jackdaw?
I'm sorry.
What?
I'm sorry.
No way!
I'm sorry.
No way!
You wanted someone to replace Soaz Fnatic. I think you found him. Why will this man not die? Disaster strikes for Vital.
Was running under tower, and Jackdaw just sort of pieced out. I was like, I guess you got it, buddy. I mean, we see this initial trade off the bat, and notice it was 10 seconds after minute 10. That meant the stopwatch unlocked here for Whippo. So while Cabochard wins a 1v1 with the tower and with the global pressure of a Karthus, it just does not work. But the real sort of head scratcher comes with Mowgli and Jackdaw. Watch this. Mowgli goes under tower. Jackdaw's like, yeah, I'll heal you, and then I'll leave.
Now they're going to continue to extend the play, though. They've decided they want a little bit more. Whippo, no stopwatch left this time. Vitality are fully committed for a little bit of revenge. They will get it back.
Fnatic can't overextend for the dive. While all of that is happening, Mowgli goes for this Herald uncontested, and now I'd love to see him run top lane, place it, and get the full 5 plates before 14 minutes.
I mean, the reality is that this map has collapsed.
Ooh, bit of miscommunication there. Jackdaw tries to extend the play with the ultimate, but now it looks like Jackdaw could go down here. Miscommunication now costing them. Jackdaw absolutely going to die. They may just fall up immediately. They turn their attention. They use Lissandra ult on the 80 carry, and they make it all too easy. Double dropping for Reckless on the bottom side.
But Fnatic had to force that play. They recognized that the top side of the map completely owned by Vitality. If it didn't work there, they were going to fall further and further behind. So great read on the situation to say, no, force this, give everything to Reckless.
At the same time, it's a huge fumble from Attila and Jackdaw, who, yes, took a good trade in the 2 versus 2, but you have to know Broxah and Nemesis were on the Dragon. They overextended, and that brings us back to sort of the criticisms that we have seen from this 2v2 in the past.
Definitely a question mark moving forward into the game. Cannot afford to not be on the same page in those all-in situations, but the good news is the Herald
Gangplank ultimate as well as a Karthus ultimate, but also the ability for Reckless to play into a side lane.
Also, it's Reckless with a teleport as well, so we absolutely can match that 1v1 and look for that matchup.
Now trying to punish the Gangplank ult does come out. They're looking for the initiation. Nemesis is going to commit using the snare first. Where's the ultimate going to go? Talia wall now coming in. Fnatic find themselves caught in the middle of the play here. Jizuke now knocked out, but Broxah has a lot of damage if they can continue to lock him down. Mowgli now on the retreat, turning back for Hylissang. Hylissang now in trouble. Knocked back under the tower. Will they continue the play? No. Vitality gets the better. Mowgli wants to re-engage. Beautiful ultimate from Attila. Jackdaw ready to follow up. Now continuing forward. Cabochard off to the side. Here comes the calling. And Fnatic are going to get ripped to pieces if Cabo can get the autos out. But now he's in trouble. He's in the middle of the death Karthus. And here comes the ultimate. How many kills will Broxah get? That's one going through. Cabo just barely living. What a bloody fight.
Vitality got the first kill, but they couldn't continue the fight. They have no ability to team fight with this composition. Fnatic were for this champion.
And this Alienware replay just shows us how intense this game is, how many small mechanical decisions come through.
And initially I actually had concerns for Fnatic coming into this. They were trying so hard to force, but Hilly just cannot get in range to hit the combo there. He burned his flash last time until he eventually turns and finds Jizuke, and I'm like, oh no, Fnatic, you've overreached, you've extended everything that you wanted.
But now think, where does the damage come from Vitality? Mowgli looks for the initiation, but as soon as he has to flash out of the fight, there's just not enough health bars on the side of Vitality. They have 2 marksmen, they have a Talia as well. They need a frontline if they want to look for this type of fight. And unfortunately, they don't have that ability, so the fact that they got baited into this 5 versus 5 is going to actually set them behind.
Now Fnatic turn their attention to the Ocean Drake. We'll see if Jizuke can do anything to contest it. No, just throws down the wall. Is going to continue to extend the play, though. Looks like they may try to catch someone out. TP coming in from behind, though. Jizuke getting knocked back over the wall. Has to be careful. No flash after the last fight. Whippo is right behind him. It is a split fight, but attention is now shifted towards Reckless. He does get knocked up. Beautiful ulti coming in from Jackdaw. Reckless should drop here. Mowgli does grab the kill, but it is a 1-for-1 in the end. Mid laner for AD carry.
Big shutdown there going on towards Mowgli. I think Jizuke is going to be pretty important for Vitality if they want to make it happen. You can see how he uses the wall here to funnel off the rest of Fnatic. And while he gets butted out, has no flash, Reckless was left alone. Everyone on Fnatic's trying to dive on towards Jizuke. So ultimately, it ends up being the shutdown and the worth trade on the side of Vitality after Jack Troll landed a pretty nice ultimate. That means Cabochard cannot be in a side lane, and eventually it's going to come down to a team fight around this Baron rather than Cabochard knocking on towers and getting an eventual inhibitor, which is what they want.
Now the engage is coming through. Jizuke once again caught out. They're trying to find the disengage, but Jizuke just gets absolutely blown up. Nemesis is next, though. Reckless off to the side. Cabo ready to find the fight if he can. It's a split fight overall. Cabo over the wall, a difficult position to be in, but now the ultimate coming in for Broxa. Jack Troll running forward, knowing he's dead anyway, hoping to get concussive blows off. But with another member down, the fight.
CC and engagement.
Or the ever-present Baron Nashor, Vitality are constantly playing this game where they want to go in.
Mowgli trying to find the engage. Jack Troll here for the follow-up. They have to be careful, though. Unbreakable already used. Attila off to the side. Nemesis looking for the re-engage. They're now backing off. Whipple has used the ultimate. Ultimate now coming in for Carlos. That's going to be 2 quick kills. Hylissang going to keep the ball rolling. Double dropping for Broxa. They want one more. Hylissang flashing forward. Looking for that auto. Will not be able to grab it, but the ultimate is there from Nemesis. The engage is clean. It will keep the fight going. A beautiful turn from Fnatic.
And Fnatic can run straight.
By the orange, however, but no follow-up here. Still a walking face first from Jungle. Has to be careful, but not concerned. Knows it's just Hylissang. Hylissang maybe overstaying his welcome. After shot down Proc, he is going to get knocked back. Beautiful use of the blast cone. That's going to be a free pick. Will Nemesis try to extend? Will just back off. So that is a small consolation prize to the side of Vitality.
I don't know about that one.
Doesn't exist anymore. You can see his build right now. Muramana, Iceborne. This is kind of your core, and then from here, pros are kind of split. Either you go warp, hold it,
or you go in on Hylissang as it is now the turn. You see the ultimate coming into the gangplank as well. Hylissang now sends the ball. Nemesis is off to the side, ready to lock down Attila. Attila immediately flashes out. Mowgli now on the retreat. Eyes on Broxa. Is the Requiem going to come down? Mowgli incredibly low, but I don't know if he's low enough.
Safe against the initiation of Nemesis. He did just finish the Rabadon's death cap as well. It's probably the best spike you can look for, but Hylissang on the flank.
Flank now looking for the fight, looking for the engage. Is going to use Righteous Glory now leaping forward, wants to knock Attila right back into the team, and the follow-up is there. Immediately Reckless is just going to tear through them. The double for the Vayne. Reckless wants to keep it going, has to be careful. Flashes forward, unconcerned. Out comes the Requiem. Bye-bye to Jizuke. That's another one dropped. Mowgli running for his life now as well. Ulti still connects as well. The animation was already finished. Mowgli now set to fall. Another kill dropping for Fnatic.
And the hard engage found Vitality, which means it's not only going to be the Baron, but surely the game at this point. Fnatic have everything, including coming up to a 10k gold lead.
Yeah, Fnatic, they're duoing the Baron while the other 3 members, because everyone stayed alive on their side, are still going to be pushing up. Cabochard couldn't TP into that fight. He was recalling in bottom lane when Fnatic found their mark, and 2 inhibitors will surely fall.
And Hylissang has been fishing for that flank for at least 5 minutes now. He finally finds it. And the game is just now set to end. 2 inhibitors dropping. They can't look to turn the fight onto Nemesis, but the rest of Fnatic now set up to collapse. Hylissang ready for one more headbutt pulverize. But instead, they set their sights on the inhibitor and they retreat. With 2 down, though, without a composition that does well in these fights, you have to feel like Vitality are just planning for game 2.
Or gonna TP in and try. This is the last-ditch effort. They must make a play like this. But it's a Talia on the flank, and she's gonna set up the wall.
Oh no.
Hylissang's here.
Oh no.
Bye-bye. Oh, wait a second.
Jizuke, I believe, has finished the death cap now. That is one terrifying Talia. We have hit the late game status, but no one else is here. He's trying desperately to run. Does manage to get a bit of damage down, but only a mid laner killed. Huge commit, but honestly,
as this wave crashes in, Fnatic can look for the tower or maybe just the hard engage.
Ulti comes down for the gangplank, just slow and steady is the name of the game. Hylissang stepping forward, threatening. Everyone knows that headbutt pulverize hits, you die. That is the name of the game right now. One final desperate team fight is all that's left for Vitality. Maybe, just maybe they can extend the game a little bit longer, but it is definitely in Fnatic in absolute control. With the cannon minions here, you have to feel like it is just a matter of time. Vitality needs to start a fight or just end the game on the side of Fnatic. Super's pushing in on the top side as well. It doesn't feel like there's a lot of avenues left.
Hylissang bringing the minions up towards the tower. Fnatic are saying, come to us or your base will be destroyed. They hit the tower once, it falls. Vitality have nothing left to save them.
Taking their time, Jizuke off to the side, looking for the wall, looking to split up the team at least a little bit, hoping to find that perfect angle, hoping to split up the team. Reckless off on his lonesome, off to the side. They're now kicking the fight off. Reckless is not in the fight. That could be an issue stepping forward. Cabo leaping into Broxa. Brox is so incredibly low, but does have the ultimate available. If he gets killed, he will still be able to full channel the ult. But Fnatic, they are simply too far ahead in this game. They set their sights on the Nexus, and they're going to take game 1.
Fnatic called the bluff of Vitality. They said, sure, you can play the strong top side of the map. Sure, you can play the strong early game, but if there's something we